Hey everybody. So this is my second post in here that I'm going to be sending. This one I actually want to dedicate this out to a bunch of people um, because tonight actually was an incredible night, and it would not have happened without a lot of heart and dedication and a lot of will, basically, to go out and kind of spread the love, if you may. So, um, before everything started, when Chandra asked us if we should do this, she said it was for cancer, and I I immediately jumped on this, not just because it was the lockup, but because for myself, my baba on my dad's side had passed away from cancer just a couple weeks before they even got married. So I never really got to meet her. So this was kind of one way that I was able to dedicate kind of like my love for her, for my baba, to her, since it's going to cancer research. I know that I never really got to meet her. But I've heard many great things about her. I know that she definitely is an angel in heaven. One thing that I take pride in the fact that since I studied music, she actually used to sing at church. And looking through like the lineage of my family, no offense, mom and dad, but there's nobody else that was so much strong in music, and so I always feel as though that was the part of her that I have inside of me and that I'm able to share with somebody. So taking on this task to raise money for cancer was much dear to my heart. This actually grew then to I opened this story up to my friends in my family, I guess, in like a hall, so I wrote it on the board, and it's incredible to think how much I didn't have to push to get donations. I didn't have to have an incentive for donations. Students didn't even want to lock me up personally, but they wanted to donate for a cause, whether it was for their personal cause or for myself. And I want to personally thank, we had one anonymous donor who donated quite a bit of money. As well, I want to thank Victoria. She donated $40. Justin donated $20. My best friend Caitlin, her mom donated $10 for the cause. And then actually as well, my professor in the Faculty of Education, Dr. Jonathan Bailey, as well donated another $20 as well to the charity. So even though it added up, and then I was supposed to be in here for 24 hours, they knew how much this meant to me, and I think I knew for some of them how much it meant for them. So it's incredible how much love there was between all of us, to try to go for a cause. And then the third part is that nobody tonight, it's almost as though it's at the end when we do all the punishments and locking up, people want to donate to a cause and they want to share the love. I forgot all my curriculum stuff in my room, and a random donor gave me $5 just so I can run my room and get it. I was hungry, and Chandra bought me out so I can get food. Tonight basically exemplified how much power we all have to share with one another, the amount of love that we can actually share. Especially at times when we feel like we're not loved at all, or that maybe the world is not loving one another. 8 hours basically can prove a lot. And the last 2 weeks actually can speak exponentially within millions. So I want to thank everyone for the donations that you've contributed to the cancer research. We beat $1,000. For myself, I mean, I doubled my record from last year. So thank you to everybody. And as well, as I sign out, I actually want to also dedicate, since we're talking about love, to the memory of Ruth Ann Penrose, who was a friend of mine and a friend of many people on campus who passed away this week. it's actually really sad that you passed away. We're gonna miss you. You were definitely a shining, bright star in the sky. Many people followed you and they looked up to you, you definitely could see that throughout Facebook. The amount of stories that I saw on you, and the stories that I heard on the streets. Um, Such one person made an effect on many people. And so, to end off this, as we talk about charities, we talk about contributions of loving one another and the memory of Ruth Ann. My question is, do you think that you can make a difference in somebody else's lives? I once asked somebody else this question, and they didn't think they could. But I can tell you that throughout tonight, you have the opportunity to change the entire world. So thank you so much for this opportunity.